protect the wild. Let the hunt begin.
Let the hunt begin. We're gonna win this one. This is it. This is the hand. This is the moment where druids give up and this nerd will get owned. Brain's fried. Brain's done. Pop the eggs. Finley, go.
He's up for an adventure.
I do think this is... I think life tap's bad for us, I think.
I don't have enough mana.
Well, I'm one of the top posts on /r/videos. I'd like to thank the Academy. Let's get a hat out. I think on turn 4 I'm going to coin out Harrison Jones. I'm going to be playing Earth Defense Force, not EDF 2017 per se. Okay, so this is a Get Huge guy. So this is actually pretty good that I have elected to get life tap. Because I need to just be able to deal with the huge dude. That's off toss. Don't be that. No. Why are you that? Stop it. Don't. No. No. Boom! Had it on.
I gave him a taste of the hat.
You're in school to become a plumber, so I'm gonna focus on that. That's an awesome career, man. Plumbers are great. All you do is go to people's houses, and they say, I have a huge problem. And you go, I can fix that. And you just fix that. It's so awesome. Oh my god, he uprooted. Hi, my name is Shadow Storm. I have a 10-5, that's a 10-1, and I work in an empty board factory. You have really white teeth? Well, they're fake, so they're always white. These teeth, they're fake.
Who dares defile this ancient land?
Holy shit, never have I ever. What in the what in the what? Fortunately I got this one. Yeah, these are veneers. These, so what they do is they drill your teeth into, like, spikes. Get the doctor.
The land serves me.
We lost, unless we draw Reno Jackson. Here he is. I think it's today. I think today is the bad day. I don't think it's this deck. I think it's the day. Yeah, see, I have fake teeth. Look. It's the wrong one. Is it this one? See, look here, let me... See how the bottom teeth are not as ridiculously white as the top? Hold on, I have to shrink this back down. There we go. Are they painful to chew with? They were at first. Do they require special upkeep? No, I mean, you just brush them. Oh goodness, this again? Don't worry.
Rexa versus
Got it under control.
I must protect the one. Let the hunt begin.
The frown that looks like a smile is my favorite. Thing of beauty. This is just great versus lead. Gaming veneers and left a tooth gap. I mean, they're still teeth. They still move around a little bit. Ooh, snakes! Hey, you guys! Yeah, it's pretty great. I'm beginning to feel like a bear trap. Bear trap. Fire Spoon says, I think I prefer watching your actual face. And you do that, yeah, because it's just a... Sorry I'm losing. I feel like it's my duty as a streamer to just kick ass, man.
Attention, class.
Or throw 77. Lower Q, Dogs of Craft. F12 for the win, Majestic Falcon. Welcome to the never-ending Sean party. Your magic. How many teeth did you have replaced? 8. Deadly Feet, 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to have a good time. Feral Doge! Alien Faces, oh Sean, I turned 21, okay, so far I like Pilsners and sour beers best. What incredible beer might you be able to recommend me? There...
Do you have the audio?
I strongly recommend you try the strong Belgian ales, such as a Fin du Monde is a very solid beer. Leffe, L-E-F-F-E. I am the Shastas. I'm still trying to find Not the Stoic. Not Stoic.
Attention, class.
It's like my favorite beer I've ever had. A.
Get back.
Until I hunt alone.
I ate not alone. I'm trying to think of one that you can just find at a grocery store. Denogonizer is a good one. I think Stone Imperial Stout, or not Imperial Stout, Stone IPA is great. And Stone Russian Imperial Stout is great. What did we run? This card was written by Reuven Idle.
Hunt alone.
Recommend Shinerbox. Shinerbox, alright. You know, I think an extremely solid beer that's just solid is Blue Moon. Shinerbach always tastes to me like an okay Blue Moon. Delirium Nocturnum and Delirium Tremens are very good. But I think my all-time favorite beers are the limited edition Firestone Walker beer in a box. So good. Like Firestone Walker Sticky Monkey, Firestone Walker Sukaba is a great sipping beer. Parabola's like delicious syrup. The Double DBA is so good. Oh my god, Three Philosophers is a fantastic Belgian quad. Yes, love Belgian quads. Gonna get him. Oh my god, we're gonna win our first ever game. Woo! There's a great brewery called Brewery, B-R-U-E-R-Y. It's pretty exceptional. Snakes. It had to be snakes. Only getting killing when I'm on 16. And now he's in range of lethal. The brewery. Firestone Walker's non-limited edition beers are okay. I'm not a fan of them. Like their 808. Man's bears, pigs. Majestic Falcon, welcome. Yeah, there's this beer called Narwhal that's good. Generally, I like Belgian triples and Belgian quads.
Rexa versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin. Bring it on.
Silver Sif says, looking back on the videos you do of scary games, can you appreciate it in hindsight, or do you just hate scary games to the core? I think that Amnesia, The Dark Descent, the OG Amnesia, is one of the most brilliant games I've ever played. Same with Soma. I think Frictional Games is one of my favorite game developers. Despite the fact that fuck those assholes for making me scared, okay? Fuck them. Amnesia The Dark Descent is... God, I mean, probably, I think... Definitely top 10, but I want to say like top 5 best designed games I've ever played. I mean, like Amnesia The Dark Descent is really brilliant and well done and complete. It feels like a complete game. Hell nah, carrying grub, carrying chump. Just because I can. Loacu says, I was wondering what you think is the reason SC2 hasn't been as successful as an esport as other big AAA games. I think it's something to do with most people shied away from the Japanese culture and that it's hard to get into the big stars. That question just went in a direction I don't know what you want me to answer. Yeah, I don't actually know what that question is. That question turned into a collection of words that left me speechless. So I'm trying to fill it in with speech, but really what I'm doing is creating an echoey vacuum. No! I think we lost. I do not think that it has to do with Japanese culture. Oh my god, would this guy stop letting the fucking dogs in? I want to be playing against Zudex. That's what I really want. Because for Zoo, we've got answers. My number is 555, and the answer. Korean culture, excuse me, mate. Oh, that makes a ton of sense. Well, first of all, there really have not ever been any successful esports that have been AAA games. Is that? I think that statement is true. I don't think there have been any successful... You like to play with fire? I don't think there's... Maybe Call of Duty, maybe. AAA is such a vague definition, I don't even know if my point matters. I mean, almost all esports emerge from community mods. Am I full of shit? Several have. I think we died again, man. Let's get animal bitted to 1, shall we? All we do is lose. Counter-Strike, Dota, Team Fortress, which has emerged into Team Fortress 2 and then Overwatch. Rocket League was not a community mod. It was originally supersonic acrobatic rock power battle cars from Psyonix. And then they re-released it a bunch of years later as Rocket League. For some reason I'm blanking. HearthStone definitely not. It's straight up just built. Why am I blanking on esports? Like fighting games? Not the case. Fighting games are pretty much all designed and plopped down there. So I'm not answering your question, Loacu. I'm trying to... I'm suddenly stuck on, like, how many esport things... Like, for some reason, I'm just blanking on esports.
Versus Anduin.
DayZ was a mod, which turned into Battle Royale, which is
Begin.
sort of competitive, but not really an esports scene. Halo... We're missing the point of the question, says Dithinas, or Dithinas, excuse me. Yes. So let me come back to, why do I think StarCraft is not as popular as these other games? I think the number one decider of the popularity of an esport, period, is player base. Just player base. Just player base. And I think that there's a lot of understanding as to why the player base of StarCraft 2 is not the same as player base of something like a League of Legends.
Who's up for an adventure?
Priests, reinforce. Army of 1/1s, let's go.
Welcome to the
Because
seven.
for pretty much any measure... Oh, I know. I know what I'm going to do. The StarCraft 2, by, you know, sort of global measure, is absolutely very successful as a competitive title, especially because of the depth. I mean, the variety and the depth is just remarkable. So, you know, let me construct this argument in my head for a moment, because I'm starting to jump to other things. Dark Mork, you jerk ass.
Reporting for duty.
So, I mean, I think the core reason is the disparity in player base. The more people who are doing an activity, the more people wind up being interested in media around that activity. For instance, a lot of people fish, consequently you can have magazines about fishing.
Reporting for duty.
Should I do this now? Yes! It's very hard to have a magazine about bottle caps. A lot of people collect stamps, media around stamps. And esports, any esport is fundamentally it's like a built upon, well, not fundamentally. At this point in time, esports is built upon the underlying IP, which in this case would be... Oh, you know I'm going to try to go for it.
Reporting for duty.
And that underlying... Right now, esports success is based upon the underlying IP. I think that maybe in 50 years, we might be in a situation where the culture around competitive gaming is so strong that kids grow up in schools playing games as part of teams and stuff. But at this point, similar to how like soccer and football exist, like, you know, I've never played football, period. I've never played it. Ever. Like, proper formal football. Like, I've done, like, two-hand touch in gym class, but, like, nothing outside of it. I don't care about football in the slightest. And I've watched a ton of American football, because there's that cultural side of things, so it's a little bit more first class for me. But at this point in time in esports, what makes a particular esport successful? The fact that the game is played by a lot of people. For instance, many consider HearthStone not to be a good esport because they'll use arguments like it's not very competitive, it's very luck-based, okay players can play just as well as the top players, there's not a lot of variety. But look at Hearthstone tournaments getting an absolute metric shitload of viewers because so many people play this game. That's the number one variable. It's not the only variable, to be clear, because some people will be like, but what about the depth of StarCraft compared to Hearthstone? And first of all, I'll let you know you don't sound like Mickey Mouse. I just felt like doing it for contrast. All I'm saying is that I think that is the biggest variable. All of my research, all of my, you know, decades in the space indicate that that's the #1 decider. Now, there's another important piece, which is observability. And this, I actually think that the literal best observer game. This is an opinion, but I still think I'm completely fucking correct. The #1 best observer game is Hearthstone. I think it is the absolute best. I've made the argument in other contexts that I think that Counter-Strike's probably the best esport currently, but the reason I will claim that this game is so observer-friendly is look at my hand, look at this hand. Many of you are looking at this saying, should he do the Gladiator's longbow? No, you know what, I think he should run out the Pyromancer and do the hat because I hate Day 9, I wanted to lose. You know, like, hell, on this turn I think that this is the clear play, right? But, you the observer, when you're looking at my hand, you're doing the same thing that I do when I look at my hand. And I go, next turn I think I want to do that, so how can I get the board in the best space for this? Well, do I want a hero power suit? No, I'm probably going to want to do that long run. Okay, now that that happened, maybe I don't actually want to run this down. Maybe I want to do like Unleash the Hounds and like Animal Bite him? I don't know. How do I want to do that, right? I'm sorting through all the options in my head, which is the exact same thing that an observer will do. Right, now that I've done this, do I want to hit this? Do I want to go in for the face? Well, given that I'm a control deck, I want to do this. And some of you are thinking, no, go to the face. He has to trade. The closeness between the observer and the playing experience, very small. It's extremely tight, extremely close. Which is very different from Counter-Strike, which is like, I hope he aims that well. Or, I mean, you can be amazed, but you, the viewer, are marveling at another person. Right now, as you're watching me play this game, you are witnessing, or you are getting to participate very similar to how you play. So again, #1 biggest variable, I think, is size of player base. #2 biggest variable is observability, which has a whole slew of factors associated with it. Something like Counter-Strike does a very good job of telling self-contained stories that help build a broader story. The round begins, and players get eliminated one by one. There's no going back. It's forward progress in every single round. And then once the round is done, a number goes up in terms of the scoreboard. Only goes up. Helps you tell a story, a narrative about the score that was going on. Really good way to understand kind of what's happening. You can look at, yes. Put your fucking hat on, my friend. Very easy for you to look away and miss 2 rounds and come back and piece together the narrative. Game like StarCraft, beautiful narrative engine. Beautiful. You have a start, and the game only progresses forward. You have small armies that become big armies. You have low-tech armies that become high-tech armies. You have a small amount of space, and then a huge amount of space. Right? Like, and I think that StarCraft is one of the absolute best for creating amazing storylines. Right? I said that I think Hearthstone is like the best observer game because the closeness of what you're doing is really apparent. You know, I'm gonna run out the Baron. Nope. It's a spell. It's a spell. It's a spell. Wear a hat, you dickhead. I think that Hearthstone is certainly best for just, I'm an observer and I'm watching and I get to participate and it's really emotionally satisfying. But I think the storylines that are created in StarCraft is like the most, it's like off the charts. It's like amazing. It's incredible. Incredible the amount of storytelling that exists in a game of StarCraft.
Is someone injured?
It's rich and wealthy with storytelling to the point where I was able to create what was it, like 800 episodes of the Day 9 Daily, doing episodes on StarCraft because there's just so much to talk about and so many cool different storylines. Fun Day Monday. Overwatch. I think Overwatch has a very weak capacity to do this. I think Overwatch is very difficult for me, the viewer, to be able to tell stories clearly because it's just so much action and so much chaos. Got him! GG!
I have no time for games.
Not too quickly.
How do I kill her? Oh, how do we kill her, baby?
Do you have the I have no time for games.
And I'll get a bear. And so I think that, you know, if you look at StarCraft 2, a lot of people enjoy watching because of the richness and the depth of those stories. I don't think the number of people that play it is nearly as high as MOBA-type games because it's relatively straightforward to control a single hero compared to controlling a base. I'm talking about the minimum required bar. Obviously, there's an incredible amount of skill at the very high end and a lot of subtlety there. I mean, we're talking like, I right-clicked and everything that I can control, which is this one hero, it went there. And then I right-clicked and he went back, right? That's easy. And then I hit Quir and he just does it, right? It's just... When you play StarCraft, you're like, I want this unit to go there. Hey, that's awesome. You must construct additional pylons. Oh! Like... It's gonna take 3-3. I lost my hat. Isn't that sad?
Let none survive. Let none survive. Let none survive. Let none survive.
Reporting for duty.
Kangar Hungar. It's got the hat, man. I fucked up. I gave him his hat. And so, you know, I imagine someone who's been playing a StarCraft, starting to play like a League of Legends or a Dota, and going, oh, this is nice, this is a little easier for me to get into, like in a really simple sense. And then they get more invested because they're spending more time playing, and they get more involved, and then they go, wow. Wow, this is awesome. There's this tournament called the International. Come here, man, I gotta check that out. Got my hat back. Thank you very much. Ship the hats. Don't excavate evil me. Oh my god, all I'm gonna do is hat for the rest of the game. Every turn, hat. Here a hat, there a hat, everywhere a hat, hat.
Reporting for duty.
Maybe I should tempo Reno him. I don't want to tempo Reno him because I know I'm gonna go deep into fatigue and we're gonna kill him there. I think it's a very natural cycle there. And I think that, you know...
Let me change your...
Oh!
My echoes are eternal.
Ah! No, he has too many hats. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna get Ragnaros. And then I'll show him. Ah! Ragnabros. actually slightly worried about getting burst down, because if I hit him with my face, I'd be at 7. We'll probably entomb it, because he's a douche.
Embrace the void.
We might just be dead here. See? You see? If I had used the eagle horn bow to hit, I would have died.
Can you see?
Don't hat it. Don't put that hat on that Akanai soul hole. Oh, thank God he missed lethal. Once upon a time, I played against Darkmork and he missed lethal. Oh, thank God. I hunt alone. Bang. Well, we were dead and we've been brought back to life. Like I said, we're gonna win. We're gonna win in fatigue. That's bad for us. That's really bad. But you know what? We got an army of 1/1s. Seriously, we're gonna get deep. We're gonna get real deep in our deck. We're gonna have most of the cards drawn, then we're gonna Yogg Saron and win it. I don't know if I've said this before, but let's get a Doom or something. Maybe a... Shit.
Quickly.
Oh, I just should have killed Sylvanas, man. Ugh. I just became sad.
That belongs in a museum.
Well, rats. Goodbye. Oh. Miss my hat.
Reporting for duty.
He's basically 4 cards ahead of me in fatigue.
Welcome to the exhibit.
I hope he just accidentally, like, Yoggs himself and dies and some shit. What a hat thief, man. Don't hit the 1-1. Sick, right? Pretty cool, huh?
Just a pinch of it.
Darkshire Alchemist is like an insane card.
The battle! 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 The battle!
See, I can't really do anything.
Cards.
I think I just need to monkey it, you know? Heal me. Pretty much gonna have to be peanut butter monkey time.
Your magic shall not save you.
The battle! The battle!
I'm out of cards.
I'm out of cards! Alright. The magic shall not save you. There's a couple ways he can kill us. Brings us to 7. No, I don't think there's any way he can kill us. Other than just by, like, simply having a better board and cards and life. Once upon a time, I wished for a monkey. Oh my god, that's bad. I mean, I can run these two down and, like, clear the board next turn.
Die, mage.
The battle! The battle!
That's pretty good.
Out of cards.
I'm out of cards! Doesn't that help us?
Reporting for duty.
So we mostly have excavated evils. Didn't he just give us the game?
Reporting for duty.
Didn't... It's fine. Well, let's get that army of 1/1s going, huh? Shh. I don't have any more creatures in my deck, so it doesn't matter. I mean, he might have a Entomb of... I don't think he's got another Entomb. You know, that's actually okay for us.
I taste fear. I taste
We got a few turns.
Reporting for duty.
He's gonna have to Reno soon, which is okay, because I'm gonna hit him this turn. And he's gonna get low, and he's going to be forced to Reno, right?
The battle reporting for duty.
This looks so weird. I have a hand full of excavated evils as a hunter, banging away on a priest with my Waisha RJ11 combo as I summon more Silverhand recruits. Like, this is...
We're gonna be rich.
almost out of cards.
You have better.
Control Hunter! Alright. That game was incredibly stupid. Well, I said we were gonna win in Fatigue, and I did. Got a couple excavated evils. We got there. That was a good one. Quick break.